In recent days we have seen that this coming King is God with us, and we have noted that he will come to earth as a baby born in the line of David. We have learnt from Daniel roughly when this would happen. One thing that we haven't seen yet is where this birth would occur. To answer that question, we must turn to the prophet Micah. Let's hear Micah chapter 5, verses 2 to 5.
But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, being small among the clans of Judah, out of you one will come forth to me that is to be ruler in Israel, whose goings forth are from of old, from everlasting. Therefore he will abandon them until the time that she who is in labor gives birth. Then the rest of his brothers will return to the children of Israel. He shall stand, and shall shepherd in the strength of Yahweh, in the majesty of the name of Yahweh his God. And they will live, for then he will be great to the ends of the earth. He will be our peace, when Assyria invades our land, and when he marches through our fortresses, then we will raise against him 7 shepherds, and 8 leaders of men.
What Micah says here about the coming King, the Messiah, is full of interest. First, we can see that the Christ would be born in Bethlehem, the town of David's birth. While Bethlehem was where David was born, it wasn't the royal city where David reigned, or where all the royal kings of Israel lived. Bethlehem was a lowly, humble town, and the birth of the Messiah would be a humble occasion, to be followed by a life of humble obedience. Christ descended from the infinite glory of heaven to be born in the poorest conditions. He went from being worshipped by all the hosts of heaven to sleeping in an animal feeding trough. In the description Micah gives here, we can see both the humanity of Christ and his deity. His humanity is plain from his humble human birth, while the pre-existence of his person can be seen in his goings out from old, from ancient times. It is these two distinct natures in the one person of Christ that make redemption possible. Christ is the God-man, the sole mediator between man and God. As God, he is sinless and holy, yet as man, he is fitted to be our representative and to stand in our place.